We're reviewing today and unboxing the Insta 360 One Ace Pro 2. It's the first 8K dual chip, yes indeed, an action camera with a flip up screen and Leica lens. So what we're going to be doing is unboxing it again because it's not open and show you what's inside. I wouldn't do that with the Insta360 X4, X3 or latter because you drop that, you have two lenses and you don't want to crash on that. This is a rugged camera. It comes in a nice box. Then a box that just opens up. Everything is laid out. Take it out and unpack. Inside you got your clamp, your wind protector that's already on. You have a choice of a solid or windscreen, and please peel off the lens film and clean. We all know we have instruction booklets, and inside is an Insta360 sticker. Do not forget you got one. In the packages, you got a O-ring for the lens guard and a USB-C to C cable and a silica gel pack. It is a nice touch that you have a spare one and one is on. And this will be the first thing people will start to lose. So please be careful about it. Remove and open. Please remember to move the bottom sticker and to open up the door, a simple slide down and lift open. You can't make a mistake on this one. It opens up one way. The battery is protected. Please remove all the film off and insert the battery correctly. And charge up your camera for the first time. On the opposite side, you're going to have your door that opens up to the charging port and the SDXC card area and locks into place. Please make sure you lock it 100% and listen for those clicks. Now's the time to peel that sticker to expose the two clips. And it's magnetic. It's not super strong, but once it goes on there, the clips are on. A nice close-up look at it attaching, and it's on. To take the lens off is a simple twist, and the lens will come off, and twist to lock on. That's what that rubber ring is for. It's a hard twist on and off. We're charging. A nice large red LED indicator in the front, and one in the back. Open up the app and just get to the Insta, and camera's already fully charged, and take out my SDXC card that I got, which is an Extreme Pro 32 gig. That should do just fine until I make an order. Oh man, I put this card in backwards, face forward. Snap it in, close it on up, and then turn the camera on. Oh, you want to see? Here you go. Lift that screen up. Oh man, that's tough to lift up. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. There you go. And I'm able to choose my language, open up the application. Oh, look at there. There's the Ace Pro right there. Press on it, connect to the app. Already downloading. Wants to connect. New firmware. I'm already set to go. Let's load new firmware in. Look how fast that bad boy's loading. Don't touch the camera. Let the camera do its job. Even on the front, it's loading up. Look at that. Man, that's hard to open up. It snaps into place. Successful. Restart. But it's still loading. Restart. Insta. We need to, disregard this English thing here. We already did this. All right, so I'm all set up, and now I gotta activate my camera. That's the last thing we do. I got rewards. I'll claim my reward. Hit the icon. It's set up just like that. I'm ready to go out filming, and the first thing I need to do is always take these screens off, clean my lens, Peel the back off too. Oh, don't forget the front. I got my camera. I'm going to do a vlog. I'm going to pass the light, and I'm shooting with two cameras. So the microphone of the DJI Mic 2 is on the Insta Ace Pro, and the only thing I can see is a front screen with information and font, and no line, which is in the back of the camera. So we're going to just basically use it without the mic and do a nice talk and continue forward. DJI Mic 2 is on the Action 5 Pro, and it's trouble trying to disconnect when both cameras are on, and that's a DJI Mic 2 issue. I'm going to see if I could get a lens flare. I hardly could see it in the Action 5 Pro due to the size of the screen. So I'm going to get out of the picture and look in the back and do my best to get that lens flare. There we go. I have a lens flare. The line is gone. It's there. That is the beauty of this camera. Let's get that lens flare and walk and make it come down. Due to the FOV 155-degree lens. I flipped up the selfie screen, the flip screen, and I'm walking, and when I look at both screens of the camera, it's nice to see the screen of the Action 5 built in. And it's even nicer to see the screen of the Ace Pro 2 on. What a large screen it is. I know I'm in view, and I'm not looking into the lens. I'm amazed and impressed by that large, bright screen. Well, having two cameras on a tripod gimbal type, selfie stick, Y adapter becomes quite heavy for me, and the Ace Pro is a tad heavier. And 3 videos, one more, and I could conclude my unboxing review. As I have the cameras, I find it difficult to see a small screen. I look at the background of the Ace Pro 2. I see a nice sky, nice and clear, because it's a big screen. The Action 5 Pro shows the same thing, but a lot smaller. Now the thing is, horizon lock, 360 degrees, 4K. I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to just basically grab the camera, and I'm going to lift up. I'm going to rotate around. I see the screens on the Action 5 Pro correctly orientating, and not the Ace Pro 2. Eventually I will get the hang of saying what the cameras are. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Well, I did my 4 shots. I just basically changed that up for this review. I changed a couple of things in the Ace Pro 2. I put it to H.264. I'm shooting in H.264, both cameras, due to the VLC player not showing for the Ace Pro 2 only an image thumbnail. The Action 5 Pro shows an image thumbnail. I am not in low light. I'm in just the natural video mode of the camera, 4K 30 frames per second. I started out with just the standard D-Warp mode. And I also set the camera up for, you got it, horizon balance, 360 degrees on this walk. I wanted to compare both cameras on this walk to see if I have lens flares, and I wanted to see how well it would do as is on default. There's a lot to go through on the Ace Pro 2 as well as the Action 5 Pro. I have added some clips in from the Action 5 Pro so you can get an idea of both cameras. I will say this, I am impressed now, but back at the computers where I will be impressed to say, wow. Well, daytime, I was wowed because when I put that camera in Costco and I'm looking back at it, I said, that is a bright video, brighter than the Action 5 Pro. And I'm gonna say this, why videos may look brighter at times, brand new cameras will, because the lens is new. And when that sensor and lens gets old and aged, it may not hold that oomph. I say that for a reason, because when I use the keychain cam 808, yes indeed, it faded away. You were able to swap out that lens to get that crisp, clear, clean shot. Well, now I'm gonna wrap my review up. Let's wrap this review up, man. I want to thank my sponsors, and that is you. You too, people, my supporters, the people of my channel. You are the sponsor, and I want to thank you. I tip my hat, I bow. Thank you. Now, here we are. Now, this is just an unboxing video of what I see out of the box. I have red light indicator on front and back. It shows for charging. Does a great job. When the camera completes its charge, the lights go off. The camera on standby, when you swipe onto something, it does dim down after 30 seconds. And if you're doing a change in a certain settings and whatnot, it's 4 seconds. That is not fast enough. It should be a little longer, maybe 10 seconds. Because if you get interrupted, that's all I can say on it. The flip up screen, oh wow, it's big. The fonts, the information on the front, once you know what you're on, I really don't see any use for having that on. So I gotta, set it off. I basically set my camera up with horizon balance, H.264, 4K 30 frames per second. Everything else is at default. I left it as is to get the shot. I also know when I hook up the DJI mic, and if it's hooked up to the Action 5 Pro, I got a problem. It won't disconnect. You have to officially get it off of that Action 5 Pro, and then I could get it on. And on the front of the screen, you don't know if you got the mic on because it's on the flip screen. So I'm not 100% lovable in certain little things, but those are my little issues. And everybody's got ups and downs, pros and cons, loves and hates relationship. I went out and I looked back at the video, and that Costco shot, I didn't have two cameras, just one camera. Man, wow, that was bright. Bright indeed. Now, having a camera and hearing people talk about the Ace Pro 2, Some are saying that the Ace Pro 2 quality is not there, and it's the Action 5 Pro that is better, and people are saying that the tone mapping. I don't know who to believe anymore. So that's why I basically picked up the camera, because of hearing, seeing, I want to believe which camera is nice. I can now go and pick up a camera and go have fun shooting. Well, having a larger screen, 2-inch screen helps. Having a 3-inch screen helps even better. I'm open, I'm honest, I will tell you like it is. And I'm not afraid to say it and show it and tell it. Some people are. The thing I like about this camera is, I know it's recording. I got a nice, large bullet. Bye-bye DJI. It just shut off. But I didn't have this recorded on the DJI. I don't know about the battery life. I don't know about the endurance battery, how well it's going to perform and why it's going to turn on and off. If we had everything written down online in the manual, exactly every single detail, oh man, we would be happy. Insta360 in the house. The reasons why I got the Insta360 One X4, I need it for what I do. And you're gonna see a nice video coming up of a scooter ride. And I'm not gonna do the whole thing in X4 for the reasons of, I had trouble hitting the stop button. I don't know if it went off. I throw a little window, post a stamp, go this way eventually, and off it went. The delay, unbelievable. Everything in this world got its problems. And on that note, welcome me to the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. And I want to thank again all my sponsors on YouTube and out there. So you can kind of say, this is your camera. Let me know what you like to see. Have a great day. I'm Fish. It's time to say later.